there are multiple reasonable explanations that can be given to that. That is based on so many things. There are ideas of if you were there, that the person that came to stand whatever was in the middle of the compound, they might be suffering from a mental problem. Okay, they might be in most cases, people are delusional. They think that they have seen something, they have seen the dead rise. They have, because your mind, the extent to which the human mind is able to trick the human is so unimaginable, because over time, our brain has evolved.
How can you explain that the human mind is able to trick the human? How can you explain that scientifically?
This is the reason for that.
What is the chemical? What is the chemical reaction that will occur within the human mind to be able to project such imaging or such realities to come, like even during the day like this? For example, you're seated and then you feel like you're dizzy, and then something happened and then you jump up back and you're already facing reality. You get a clear picture of what will happen to you.
For example, humans are the brain of the human can be easily tricked. The reason is because over time, evolution has helped humans to evolve to be able to use less energy. So your brain always try to conserve energy by making rapid assumptions. Okay, for example, I'm going to show you an image, right? I will show you an image right now. You can tell me what you see in this image. This is part of the trick that the brain plays. I'm going to share my screen now. So can you see my screen now? Can you see this? Can you see this image?
I'm seeing it, yeah.
So what do you see in this image?
Seeing the image.
What do you see in this image?
The white spot indicates a how do they call it?
Maybe a flower jar. You can see a flower jar.
A flower jar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then all the dark spots will be like two faces looking at each other.
Yeah. So you can see that your brain is able to picture these two different things happening here. Picture a face. Actually, this is a flower jar, but because of this face here, the way the flower jar is designed, you are able to see faces. I want to tell you something about face. The human brain has evolved in such a way that it is very quick. It is so easy for it to see a face. It's very quick to see faces, even where there are no faces. I think this is where humans are always tricked to see ghosts. You see something that looks like, that is why even people at times, they look at the moon. They say it looks like there is some face in the moon and everything. So this is actually a flower jar, but you're able to see, the human brain has made in such a way that you're able to see faces. The reason why you're able to easily see faces is because it's important for the survival of humans to be able to recognize faces as fast as possible, so that they don't get into danger. So I'll just stop sharing.
Danger,
So that is part of the explanation of why I can give, why people say they see ghosts and everything. So humans have this tendency of seeing things that are not really there. So I could show you so many of such images.
It is occurring at the mind level. It is occurring at the supernatural level. So whatever is supernatural, we term it witchcraft.
So this, all of this
is supernatural.
Yeah,
it is a simple man's explanation.
So whatever is supernatural,
a common man's explanation.
So do you know that there's some in quantum? This is in quantum physics. A particle. There are particles in quantum physics. Particle is a matter. That means it's made up of a particle. We are made up of particles, matter. So a particle which is matter. Do you know that in quantum physics you can have a particle, and you bounce that particle, like you're looking at your screen now. You bounce that particle towards that screen. It goes to that screen, passes through that screen, and appears on the other side. But there is no hole on the screen. So it's like in movies, someone is in the room, disappears in that room, and appears in the other room. So at the very microscopic level, at the quantum level, level of electrons or particles, they manifest those things. So it is not understood right now because but it's like the full picture is not understood, but it is made use of to be able to produce gadgets, phones, laptops, and everything. Would you say that is witchcraft? Because it is not fully understood. That it's called, by the way, it's called quantum tunneling. It's a topic in quantum physics. It's called quantum tunneling. Would you say that is witchcraft?
The concept that you cannot understand, you can only equate it to magic, right?
Not necessarily. It's not. You don't necessarily have to explain it to magic. You just have to say that it's something that right now it's being investigated.
When you make this exclamation, this is magical. What does that mean?
Okay. If magical, you mean something that wows you, in that sense.
Voila. Okay. That is it.
Yeah, but if
magical, there is no plausible explanation. There is nothing that you can actually pinpoint that this is what provokes this is what causes this. Like, for instance, when we look at the electronic structure, you're not able to explain why electrons move around the nucleus, why they suspend themselves at different energy levels, why it is very difficult for you to trace the path of a moving electron and all the like. You cannot explain that. You cannot understand why the electron is so haphazard in its movement. So you see, those are just magical things. And who has made these things to be at this level? Mm-hmm. That is where we bring in God. And that is why we will say magic happens. Magic is what belongs to God, to the spiritual realm, something that we, with our own little understanding, cannot be able to explain, but we at one point are able to exploit it, to use it for our advantage. That is why we say witches and wizards are able to channel this energy into usage and be able to cause chaos. It's the same thing that people are able to